We're going to start in child's pose. So just taking these wide or bringing them together, reach the arms out. So we're going to keep it pretty active. Coming into child's pose, taking a few steady breaths here. As you inhale, float up into your tabletop. Lift your heart. Round your spine, lift up and back into down dog. Inhale, rock forward into plank. Lower the knees. Sit back into child's pose. Inhale, float up, lift the heart. Curl the toes. Downward facing dog. Floating forward into your plank. Lower the knees. Sink back into child's pose. Start to find that flow, find your rhythm. Lifting the heart. Rounding the spine. Downward facing dog. Finding your plank. Sitting back towards child's pose. Taking your time in your transitions. Take a few more rounds. The next time that you land in child's pose, just pause. Inhale, float up into tabletop. Curl your toes, hover your knees off the mat, lower belly in and up, shoulders away from the ears. Breathing here. Knees hover. Release the knees. Sit back towards the heels. Sweep the arms up. Left hand to the left side of the mat, up and over. Switch sides. Inhale, reach up. Plant the hands. We're going to curl the toes, lift the knees again, hover. And then this time you're going to bear crawl to the top of your mat and the back of your mat. We're just going to do that a couple times. To the top and to the back. Keep it going. Find the center of your mat. Curl the toes, lift the hips. Walk the hands towards the feet. Press through the feet, inhale it up. Exhale, chair. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right back up into your chair. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. All the way back up. One more time for chair. Inhale up. All the way down. Walk the hands to the top of the mat. Center your left hand. Come into plank. You're on the inside of your right foot, outside of your left foot. Sweep the arms up. You can always modify. You can drop the knee. Choice is yours. Breathe. Release the right hand down. Downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Push your toes forward. Lower all the way down to your belly. Point your toes, reach your arms out forward. Lift the feet, lift the arms, reach. Back of the neck is long. Release the feet, bring the hands in, elbows in, press up and back, child's pose. Curl the toes, downward facing dog. Taking your plank to the opposite side, centering the right hand. You can always modify by dropping the knee. Keep that hip lifted. Shoulders away from the ears. Pressing the entire right hand into the mat. Release it down. Downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward plank. Lower all the way down. You can drop your knees if you'd like. Point the toes. Reach the arms forward. This time you're going to lift opposite leg, opposite arm. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Back of the neck is long. Focusing on that length. One more on each side. Curl the toes. Slide the hands back. Child's pose. Floating back into tabletop. Spread your fingers, lower belly in and up. Curl the toes, hover the knees. This time we're going to add in movement. Drop the right knee towards the mat, and then the left. Keep breathing. Couple more. Find stillness. Up and back. Downward facing dog. We're going to lift the right leg up and back. Pressing into this imaginary wall behind you. And then step it forward. Ankle and knee right on top of each other. Pressing firmly through that back leg. We're going to slowly come on up. Soft bend in the back leg. Long spine. Release your arms behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Lift your heart. Release the arms. Inhale it up. Exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. Put all your weight into your front leg. We're going to step it forward. Lift the left leg off the mat. We're just going to do little lifts using the glutes to lift the leg up. Couple more. Last one. Left leg meets to the right. Soft bend. All the way up. Inhale. All the way back down. Plant the hands, step it back, downward facing dog. Rock forward into your plank. You can always drop your knees, hold. Lower down. So I'm going to keep the hands where they are. Point the toes. Peel the heart off the mat. Exhale it down. Curl the toes. Brief child's pose. Then your downward facing dog. Left leg, up and back. Press. Slowly step it forward with control. Take your time here. Press firmly into that back foot. When you're ready, you're going to bring it up. Soft bend. Release your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers, opposite thumb on top. Press the shoulder blades together and down. Maybe you press your palms towards the floor. Maybe you take your arms away from your body. Release. Inhale it up. Hands come down to frame the foot. All your weight into that front leg. We're going to pulse through the back leg like you're coming into a warrior three. Pulse. Squeeze the glutes. Couple more. 3, 2, 1. Release. Bend the knees. All the way up. Inhale, lift the heart. All the way back down. Step it back, downward facing dog. Rock it forward for your plank. Hold. Breathe. All the way down, nice and slow. Weight the toes. Peel the heart. We're going to hang out for a couple breaths. Slowly release. Child's pose. Pause. Check in with your breath. Floating up. Curl the toes. Hover the knees. Tick-tock the hips. Drop one knee to the mat and then the other. Center, pause. Down dog. Top of the mat, forward fold, walk, step, or jump. Let everything be heavy. Grab opposite elbows. Sway a little bit side to side. Release the hands. Inhale, find some length. Exhale, release. Inhale all the way up. Reaching for the ceiling. Hands slide to the heart. Put all your weight into your right foot. We're going to take the left leg up. Little pulses. Lower belly in and up. Good job, ladies. Pause. We're going to open the leg out towards the left, so you can take your hand to guide it. And just open it up. And then bring it back in. Hands to the heart. You're going to step it back, coming into warrior. So you're going to take your time, step that foot back. Back foot is going to go parallel to the mat. I'm just going to switch sides. Cartwheel the arms out. Your warrior two. Did I say what warrior? Now we know, right? Let's reverse it, sweep it up. Reaching here. Energetically through both of the fingertips. Find your breath. Down through both of the feet. Inhale, float it through center. Forearm to thigh or to the inside of the leg. Back arm reaches up, maybe over. You can turn your gaze wherever you like. No dumping into this front leg. Maybe you want to reach that arm up. Couple more breaths. Inhale, warrior two. Sweep it all up. Settle back in. Straighten your front leg, reverse. Front leg stays straight. Sweep back to center, reach as far as you can. Spill over into your triangle, leaning into that imaginary wall behind you. And keeping that front knee nice and soft. Maybe gazing towards your feet, maybe gazing up towards your hand. Inhale, pull yourself back. Sink in. Take your hands down, cartwheel your foot, or your hands to your foot, curl your back toes. Come all the way up, sweep it up. Soften into that back knee like you're trying to bring it to the mat. And exhale, hands come down. Downward facing dog. Rock forward into your plank. Hold your plank. Lower it down. Point the toes, shoulders back. Peel your heart as you inhale. Release it down. Child's pose as you push back. Briefly pause here. Float it back up. Downward facing dog. Top of the mat, walk, step, or jump. Soft bend in the knees, hang. Release the hands, come all the way up. Hands to the heart. Root down into that left foot. Right leg comes up. Thigh is parallel to the floor. Little pulses. Zip the lower belly in and up. You're going to pause here. Take your hand, open it up. And then bring it back. Step it back, warrior two. Again, take your time. Big step back. Back foot is parallel to the mat. Cartwheel the arms out. Reverse your warrior. Breathing here. Try not to dump anywhere. You're lifting up. Inhale, come through center. Lower the arm, reach up, maybe reach over. Maybe you stay right here. Maybe you reach with the right arm up. Inhale for center. Pulse it all up. Settle back in. Reverse. Straighten the front leg, reach a little further. Float through center. Reach, spill over into your triangle, leaning back. Trying not to dump into this leg, we're reaching, we're lifting up out of it. Inhale, pull yourself back up, sink into that knee, warrior. Last one, cartwheel the hands down. Plant the hands, curl the back toes. Float back up. Bend your back knee like you're trying to lower it down towards the floor. Release the hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Last vinyasa. Rocking forward into your plank, hold. If you're feeling tired, if your hips are hanging, drop your knees. Rock forward, lower down, nice and slow. Point the toes, peel the heart as you inhale. Shoulders down the back. Exhale, lower down. Child's pose. In your child's pose, reach your left arm through. Switch, unthread, reach the opposite arm through. And unthread. Come on up. Take the feet off to the side. We're going to kick or come to center. Hug the knees in. Balance. Legs are lifted. And then lower down. If you'd like, you can roll down. You can come down a different way. Give the knees a nice hug into the chest. Then either let the legs go long or keep the knees bent. We're just going to relax here for a couple of breaths, a couple of moments.